What's up guys, the Bobcat here, and welcome back to EU4 as Ming. Now you may notice that we're not actually in game yet. This is in fact the title screen. The reason for this is because there's been a new update, a new patch update, and I decided to opt in for it because this new patch is currently a beta patch due to the developers having to go away for the summer, I think is what they were doing, and they didn't want to put it as an actual patch in case there were bugs. So it's currently under a beta patch. Now, the thing is, when it comes to patches in EU4, is that generally it likes to make save games not as compatible. As you can see, these are my old saves. Now, I did load up 19, and as you can see, I resaved it as 19.1. So I'm unsure if anything will break. I hope not. I hope nothing will break. As you can see, everything kind of looks the same. I don't notice anything particularly different. So, if some things have changed, it's because of that. I'm hoping nothing significant has changed, but we'll have to see when we get in. So, I'm going to load the save now, and I will join you all when we get back onto the map. Right then, here we are. Now, I'm not exactly sure what's changed. That looks right, as far as I can tell. I know development changed, so that instead of it being what it was previously, which I didn't understand or know what it was previously, now, as you can see there, for every development you have, you get an extra 2% on top of the cost. So this is 50 plus 86%, making 85. So I'm hoping that doesn't, well, hoping what exactly, I don't know. It doesn't seem to make any real difference. I think it makes some development slightly cheaper. If we look here, for instance, they only cost 62. I wonder if we have any really undeveloped provinces. Or 4 costs 71, but that's because of the desert. Also, you cannot develop higher than your lowest, or something like that. So, because these two are at 14 and this one's at 15, we can't take it up to. Oh no, we don't have the points. Never mind. It's something else. I don't know what it is. It's like you can't go 2 above, so we can take this up to 16, but we can't take it up to 17. It's something like that. I know I did look at a patch log note change thing, so I do know what some of the changes are, but I'm not entirely sure. So there's that. Also, some things haven't quite kicked in yet by the looks of things, so I'll have to give that a second as well. Let's hope nothing breaks. It looks like the Liberty Desire's gone now, which is good. Let's give it to the end of the month and see what flips over. Put it up to this. There we go. Drop it down. I think some stuff also, well, I know some stuff also happened when it comes to unit movement and things like that. I think trade changed a bit as well, but again, I don't entirely know. Ooh, that looks new. Also, if I'm not mistaken, which I very well might be. No, this diplomacy view now, it used to be really small. The reason it was as large as it was for me is because I had 2 mods installed. Sure, that's a great one. You always choose the top one on that event. The first being the mods, that is, the extended diplomacy window, and the second one being text font, because the text was really difficult to read, if I'm not mistaken, when the game first came out. So I've been having those two on since I discovered them. But now, with the tooltip, with the extended diplomacy view, we don't need to worry about that anymore. Ooh, hello. Ooh, I haven't seen this event before. How much inflation do we have? Well, who am I kidding? The inflation is not worth it. It's 2%, 75 Diplo points, or like what? 100 and some admin points? Well, admin points regardless either way. So I'd rather take the ducats and gain the inflation, because the inflation is just 75 admin points. Eventually we'll do something about that. Conquer Mongyang. It's here. I think stuff also changed where you can't give provinces to your vassals which they can't core, and things like that. Also, I couldn't have taken this in the peace deal because I can't actually core it. I can now because my vassal has since cored these provinces. Things like that have changed. Again, you'd be better off watching a actual patch log thing, so to understand the full changes. Anyway, I believe last time I was working on vassalizing these guys. I was. We could nearly do it. We get that opinion up to 165. Give them a gift, and that will be good. Oh, also something that changed. We have 3 diplomats. I nearly forgot. Because we are an empire, as you can see there, we now get diplomats and leaders without upkeep, which is just so good. I have missed having that diplomat for so long. If you are I think it's rank 2 or above is what it says, so I think that means kingdom or above, you automatically get a diplomat, which is amazing. So we've got our 3rd diplomat at long last. We can also have another leader without upkeep, should we choose. I'd like to hold off to see if I can get more army tradition. Chances are it won't happen though, but we'll see. Now, I'm not sure which one of these events I would like to take. If we had 3 stability, we could build the Forbidden City. What would that do? Stability cost and prestige. That'd be quite nice, actually. We can also tech up if we want to. I definitely want to get that up, because we are miles behind in terms of Diplotech. Military, I can afford to save up for a little bit. I mean, we're not ahead of the time anymore. I suppose there's no harm in teching up. We do get better cannons after all. Eh, sure, why not? Now then, which cannons do I want? That's not the right tab. I would like the large cast iron cannon, I think. I think that's the offensive one. It is. So we'll take that one. We have some provincial arrest. Or we should have. That tab is actually lying. And we could have another leader. We could build some stuff because we have tons of money. As I mentioned earlier at the start of this episode, I was thinking of not going over to the patch. Actually, I didn't say that, but I was thinking of not going over to this patch. But there was just so much stuff that had changed that I really wanted to see that I obviously decided to go for it. Now, I think it would be a good idea to do something about our inflation, if I can remember which tab it's on. There we go. Inflation is getting a tad expensive, and I would like to do something about it. It's only going up by 0.1 a year, though. So it's not too terrible. How much money are we making? Not enough. I don't want to get rid of my national tax. Although that guy would certainly be nice. We'd be very expensive. And we already have 2 level 3s, so I'd rather not. How long will this take? Up to 68, so another 9 years. 9 years, it's a long time. We could change our focus over. In fact, that's probably a good idea. I mean, we don't need Diplotech as much. I am planning on taking exploration to get that colonist, and plan on colonising Siberia. Oh, Russia formed. Oh, they must have just done that. That probably means that they have exploration. So they're going to start. Colonising very soon. We really need to get that guy going. In fact, I will swap our Diplo rep out for one less, and switch you over to the inflation. Probably, yeah, we're losing money, but now we're losing inflation, which is good. And somehow it's going down by 0.8 a year and not 0.9. Do we have 2 gold mines? Oh, our leader died, and we have a regency. That's fine. Ooh, hello. Army reforms. I don't really want to boost stability, however tempting it may be, so I will just go straight for the reform. Oh, we need our royal marriages back. Our legitimacy is going to suffer a little bit, but we have another diplomat now, so we can make this so much easier. We need to get those royal marriages back. Also need to keep an eye on our soon-to-be vassal down here. our marriage. Apparently you really don't like us for some reason. You do. Did I marry the wrong person? I did, didn't I? Who did I marry? Langzi? I didn't marry Anna Thai, did I? Well, why has that gone down? Huh? Who did I just marry? Daviet. Cam. Oh, it was you, wasn't it? Yeah, we don't have anything with you. That's going to be expensive to break though, isn't it? It's going to be a stability. Oops. I think the reason I did that is because I already have a, well, when I played my game previously, I, annexed or vassalized Langzing. I think that's why I did that, or Langzang. So, oops on my part, I suppose. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt a lot. Can we afford to get a better diplomat? I really don't want to choose you again. We're gonna suffer so badly. Oh, whatever. I'll get 3 level 3 advisors. Just drop the admittance down. We could probably reduce inflation as well. We'll just keep the expensive guy, and we'll just have to wait it out. Or let it break when our guy dies. Or should I? Oh, our Regency Council sucks, by the way. I'll just break it now. It's gonna hurt. But, we have rebels, which will spawn in 100 years, so no need to worry on them. And that gets to another Diplo point, which we are going to need. Now, how long will it take for this? It will take 4 years, or how long? Not 4 years, 6 years. And Russia will start colonizing as soon as it's out of that war, I'm guessing. Is it war with Scandinavia? Ooh, that could be a big war. Russia versus Scandinavia could be very interesting. I wonder if I can westernize off Russia. They are an Eastern tech group, so I don't think I can, because technically they're Eastern, not West. But who knows? I might be able to. Be good if we could get a CB against Oman. Well, we could actually if we were to take, say, religious ideas. I mean, we can see them, and religious ideas gives us a free casus belli against all pagans, if I'm not mistaken. Religious, yep, Deus Vult. God wills it and crush the infidels. Permanent casus belli against, oh, neighbouring heretics and heathens. Okay, neighbouring. Oh, revolts, perfect. Whereabouts? Guess we're funding the army. Whereabouts? In Nanyang. Oh, this is a change as well. When you type in find province, it actually highlights it, which is a wonderful change. Turn that fort on. And trip. Ooh, oh, right down here. Oh, he's going to cancel my core, isn't he? We need to get an army down there. You, get there now. And you get to... where was it? Over here somewhere. Nanyang. There it is. Also, thank you once again, Duckmouth Cham, I think it is, for telling me that I had this button clicked. I didn't realise I had. Now wait for armies to get there, and then we'll be good to pop the rebels without any significant trouble. Oh, we finally got you up. Perfect. Maintain diplomat. Send them a gift. Probably could have done this a bit sooner. Wow, they'll take one for just 50. There you go. And as soon as June rolls around, are our armies there yet? One of them is. I think they both are. We'll wait for the tick so they get some morale. Maybe one more tick if possible. Vassalize to me, please. Thank you very much. Hey, we have another vassal. And now we can declare war on you. Well, once our Regency Council ends in 3 years. Maybe 2. I'm not sure if you come at age 15 or 16. I think there was a change about that. When was I airborne? 6th of April. The month has ticked, so we'll spawn the rebels. Nice big blocks underneath so we can actually see how the battle is progressing. Easy win there. We shouldn't have any trouble up here as well. We have no leader, but we have a morale advantage, so there's that. We lost 17,000 to their entire army, so that went pretty well. Oh, so much, so costly. But I'm not about to spend admin points to lower it. I need to get this next idea group as soon as possible. We'll drop down maintenance a bit. Instead of hemorrhaging, we'll just slightly bleed. Still in a war against Scandinavia and Hungary, which is good to see. I'm going to have to keep them in mind as soon as they get that first exploration idea. Also, we can see what tech they're on. They're on 10, 11, 12. We're on 9, 7 and 13. So we're actually ahead of them in terms of military tech. Oh, our marriage ended. And now we have it back. Apparently one of our advisors died. Our legitimacy is actually dropping thanks to a Regency Council, so that's going to hurt a bit, which sucks, but there's nothing we can do about it. I suppose it's my own fault, but I was hoping to get that Eventifier where we could train him. Guess I'm not so lucky. Well, should speed it up then, I suppose. Can't exactly war in peacetime, which is a shame. And that is a terrible regency. Usually you get at least a 3, but a 1-1-2, it's like our first leader all over again. Or maybe it was our second one. I think our first one was a 1-1-1, and our second one was a 1-1-2, I think. Well, regardless, it'll be fine. I'm just looking at the names of the royal marriages. Chi Bong Na Cham, Wai Tran. Hang on, need to shut my door for a bit. Swasake King Tung. Don't know about that last one. Juladin Mohammed Sa Kedab. I don't know. You should know by now I'm terrible at pronouncing names. So, interesting names, to say the least. Could we not convert that faster, or has it always been like that? I think last time we had an Inquisitor, that's why it was going so quickly, wasn't it? Well, hopefully next year, or is it this year? No, it's next year, isn't it? Yeah, next year, hopefully he'll come of age. And we can start gaining prestige again, rather than losing it. So, Russia, how are you doing in that war? Still 0-0, surprisingly. Wow, that war's going nowhere quickly. Which, I suppose, is a good thing. I'm tempted to take Mongyang, but I don't think I will. How's our vassal looking? Diplomat. Oh, we have a no, it's not a militarist. I keep forgetting Langzang isn't ours. Got an administrator, a balanced. Hopefully Champer will do something. Oh, they actually do have a conquest CB. They have a conquest against Langzang. There of all places. Ooh. Looks like we might have to enforce that. Langzang is allied with Pegu and them. So nothing too scary. We could just give them to our vassal. And that's that problem solved. Unfortunately they're not fabricating on the Khmer. So that's unfortunate. Down here our vassal does have a core, so we can wait a long time before we have to do anything about that. Although, the sooner the better would generally be quite nice. What date? We're on December, so about to hit the year 1563. And hopefully this year he'll come of age. He's not too bad actually, a 343. It's pretty good. Not as good as his dad was, which was a 644 if I'm not mistaken. But still pretty decent. In fact, we can see, yeah, this year he will come of age. His ends on the 6th of April, 1562. So it's 15 when they come of age. Let's power through to there then, shall we? Not suffering attrition anywhere, are we? I don't think we are. It's not appearing here, so I don't think we are. Ooh. Gain on stability, or gain 200 ducats. Stability. I love those events. These factions are always so nice. Just give you good things all around. There we go. Oh, and our area is a 463. Very nice. Well, now we can go to war again, should we choose. How long before this is done? 2 years, and we'll have enough. Good. Then we can get our ideas and start working on that colonization business. Russia is still in a war with 0 progress, which is very nice to see. Man, it must be a very slow war. Then again, Hungary is involved, so I imagine it's not going particularly quick. If we were to look in the ledger, actually relations, current wars, we'll keep the game running. Where's Russia's flag? It is here. So it's... Oh, Livonia called the war in. Oh, so it's Livonian Order, Riga, Russia, and Pskov versus Scandinavia and Hungary. Livonian Order getting strong. Actually, they are quite strong. What's their ideas? They took religious, defensive, and trade. Not bad. Let no man tolerate the witch. Such nice idea names. Speaking of idea names, in the latest patch as well, this beta one, which, by the way, if you want to actually get into it, you go into Steam Library, Preferences on EU4, go to one of the tabs, I think the second one from the last, and opt in for the beta. It's beta 1.13, I think. It should be at the bottom of the list, if I'm not mistaken. And if you type it in the console commands, here, bear has landed, something very interesting happens. Well, I will tell you some of it. It spawns a new nation into the game, and that nation happens to be quite strong, and also has nothing but puns as its ideas. It's ridiculous. So Russia's out of its war now, which is not ideal. Did they just peace out separately? No, they didn't. I wonder what was taken. Perhaps, yeah, I think Scandinavia just sort of gave it up by the looks of things. Conrad II von Salza? Ooh, this event again. I love this event. Admin points, please. And we also get back up to 100 legitimacy. This will be done in August of 64. So I've shaved a bit of time off. Shaved off, what was that, 4 months? 3 and a bit, about. Called diplomat. You can come home as well, I suppose. Now, who's the lowest opinion? It would be Daviet. Improve relations. We have tons of diplomats now, we might as well put them to good use. Speaking of, this ends in 65. Good. Japan only has 1 vassal now. Takda could go for it. They're at tech 11 and Japan's only at tech 9. What's the tactics at? Ooh, next tech level for Takda. If they were to do that, then they'd get ahead in the game. Could take out Japan. I think also daimyo's changed, their daimyo tradition. And, well, the daimyo idea group, I'm not sure which one it is. Something to do with daimyo's changed. And, what was it? It was something else as well. Oh, I can't believe I've forgotten. Yeah, that were it. Chinese and Indian tech groups now all start on tech 3 instead of tech 2. So technically we are behind the game buy one tech because I decided not to restart or anything, but I don't fancy restarting, so yeah. Ooh, Kazan has a claim. Maybe we'll see a Kazan-Russia war. Russia has a lot of claims on Kazan. Oh yeah, because they have the mission to subjugate Kazan. Well, Kazan's not that far behind, and it could happen. Have you taken that first idea yet? You have not. Gonna have to keep eyes on that. I mean, ideas aren't that expensive. At least for us. So they have to save 400 points, I suppose. What's their leader like? He's a 314. It might take them a bit of time. Depending. They did also take religious. So that's probably affecting them in some way. And we'll see. We're currently losing 1 ducat a month. Have our armies fully reinforced? They have. Very good. We'll drop that down so we're making some money. Inflation is dropping as well, which is very nice, making our advisors slightly cheaper. Yeah. I got tired of getting such high inflation, and obviously I don't want to spend the points to buy it down. Ooh, May next year we'll have enough. It's coming close. We can get that exploration. We've saved up a decent amount of Diplo points. Just want that colonist, really. I could take expansion, but I think I decided on this one because of, yeah, the humanist with this increased settler chance and tolerance of heathens, which I think is what I wanted. Sure, I'll accept our marriage over the expansion one, which was just income and tariffs, which we could get from that. Although I am thinking of taking a military idea, so quantity could work with that, but that's a long time off, and I need the colonist now, not later, so obviously we'll have to hold off on that. I wonder what I'm going to take the Tech 14. Probably again a military one. Quantity and quality are very good. Quantity especially. I mean, that's 50% more manpower, so that would go up to 75,000. Then again, we're already at half manpower anyway, thanks to our 50% autonomy. So there's that. Oh, this event again. I'll take the ducats. Sure, again a statesman, which we're not going to use. Who is the statesman? Are you the statesman? No, you're the master of the mint. You're the philosopher. You're the national scientist. Who's the statesman? Is it you? No. I did say again a statesman, doesn't it? Master of the mint, philosopher, natural scientist. Statesman. Oh, this was a statesman. Okay. So we've got 2 level 1s now. One slightly younger than the other, which is perfect. It's April, so next month we will finally get to that idea. Did Russia take it yet? Not yet by the looks of things, which is very good. Now here comes the rush. End of this month. Oh, we're on speed 4. I did not realise. Let's keep that at speed 3, shall we? There we go. Give me that exploration. It's not brilliant exploration, for us at least, but I suppose it will be fine. Also against primitives, so we could essentially go to America should we choose. Thank you very much. I'll take that colonist. And let's get colonizing. Do we go Russia or Philippines? How far can we reach? Do we have a colonial map mode? I think we do. Where is it? Religious, imperial. Probably right in front of me and I just don't see it. Colonial region? No, it's region. That's for actually this one. Yeah, so we can see what's in range. Not a lot, because our Diplotech is quite poor, but when we get here that will really help. Also, I think getting this up as well will also help. Yeah, Tech 9 on that would give us a nice big boost. But for now, we're just going to start colonizing here. We do need to get an army up there as well, to obviously support it, so the colony doesn't get killed by natives. So we'll go here first, I think. Get them going. By the time our army arrive, they should also have arrived. We'll put this up to about here, so we actually have some fighting power. Maybe not quite that high. You want to go there. It's not a very good province, as you can see. But I'm mostly doing this for the fact that it gives us more borders, and also we can border Russia, who will hopefully westernise at some point. This may be a terrible idea, because butting heads with Russia is never a good one, but it could work out for the best. They don't like us very much, do they? Competing great power and different religion, so we'll probably be a rival to them. But we could also ally one of their enemies, like the Ottomans, or maybe Crimea. Probably the Ottomans. We'll see. There we go. If you can hear a squeaking, that's my fan. Recently, over the next few days, there's going to be a heat wave in this country. Oh, we've hit 30 minutes, so I have to end this part here. I'll tell you about that next time. So I hope you all have enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time.